To quote the words of the wise man himself, Bruce Dickinson, run to the hills, run for your life. And if you don't believe me, just wait until you see the story that unfolds. It is going to make your skin crawl from here to thine kingdom come. Daisy Ridley, you know her as Rey Skywalker? I can't mention her name. Now, this news broke early this morning. I was actually unaware of it until I saw some of my fellow YouTube content creators talking about this. Unfortunately, this is going to be the legacy of Kathleen Kennedy. Kathy to her friends, which is, about 3 altogether, excluding her husband as well, Frank Marshall.
Ask you from your time spent on Star Wars so far, what's been the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you on set?
What, in 7 or 8?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Must have been many.
It's a running joke that my head is very large. So when I saw it on Sunset Boulevard, I was like, how did this get bigger up there? It's like big head, big teeth.
Oh, Daisy.
My 2 best qualities.
I'll be back.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Rewind.
So, 2023's Star Wars celebration brings news of what's next after the rise of Skywalker. Oh dear. Now, this is Kotaku talking about this. Now, normally they'll be like, oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so amazing. But as I get into this article, well, you'll see what I'm talking about. The Farce Awakens actress will return as Rey in a sequel to the most recent Star Wars trilogy, as the character seeks to bring back the Jedi Order again. Because you can't have Luke anymore, he's dead. Why should a man lead the Jedi going forward? I mean, you got Cal Kestis in Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor coming out very shortly. I think it's maybe next month from EA Games. So I wonder if that's going to be interfered with. Maybe he gets killed in that video game to be taken over by powerful Jedi woman. You know it's going to happen. Oh boy. So one of 3 new films announced at Star Wars Celebration 2023 in London on Friday will be directed by Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy. All Lucas president Kathy Kennedy really said about it was that Rey will be looking for fresh, Force-sensitive recruits in the formation of a new Jedi Academy. I'm sure nothing will go wrong this time either. Yeah, let me just point out a couple of things here. If you're looking for new recruits, I bet they're going to be, I don't know, 80% girls and 20% boys, because this is Kathleen Kennedy's friggin' Star Wars. Now, if you want to know who Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy is, this is the lady in question. She's a Canadian journalist? Really? Oh right, she's a filmmaker and an activist. Oh, there you go. Known for her work in films that highlight the inequality for women. Bravo. I didn't even see that coming, and it just highlights everything I need to know. So if we just go over to her IMDb profile, what has she done? What's been impressive? So Saving Face, a film short, A Journey of 1,000 Miles. She's a producer. That's it. She doesn't have oh, wait a minute. She has got 1 director's film credit coming up. What is that? Untitled Star Wars film in development hell. Let's just call it that. Ho Yakin, Song of Lahore, A Journey of 1,000 Miles, Peacekeepers, A Girl in the River, The Price of Forgiveness. These are the greatest hits of Charmin Chinoy Obeyed. Obeyed, you will obeyed her. You better obeyed her. I just have no hope for this whatsoever. And in fact, we get back to this article here. The newly announced Rise of Skywalker sequel also raises new questions about how Disney will frame the new Jedi Order period in the Star Wars timeline. Director and writer, well, that's alleged, Rian Johnson and his incredibly bad The Last Jedi, I'm putting it mildly, did a lot to try and tear down the existing mystique and hackneyed tropes surrounding the Skywalker family drama, while J.J. Abrams, the story of Rise of Skywalker, attempted to bandage them back together and failed miserably because he had an awful scriptwriter in the form of Chris Terrio, the same Terrio who gave us Batman vs Superman. So they're looking at it like it's a soft reboot. It seems here from this article from Kotaku that they're not really quite convinced that she's going to be coming back in a way that makes sense with the already broken Star Wars universe. Oh, here we go. The character of Rey has at times been a lightning rod for controversy, that's true, in the Star Wars fandom over the course of the troubled episodes. Yep, you got it. Trilogy. Not least of all because she was a woman, a pedestrian factoid that nonetheless drove some self-proclaimed fans into endless internet tizzes. And this is the news, of course. Yep, all you Reylos out there, they're going to be screaming and chilling. And yeah, I just don't care. This is Star Wars. It's dead. It's a dead horse being flogged to death by Kathleen Kennedy and a grimacing face because she doesn't care. It's her legacy leaving the front door of Lucasfilm. I'm hoping she might get kicked out the same way that Victoria Alonso did. And I know there's some backroom fighting at the moment going on because apparently Kathy Kennedy wants to cover her back and put a lot of blame on Kevin Feige for the way he's been running Marvel into the ground. And like really, when you think about it, Lucasfilm, Marvel, who do you think might be sold quicker? And I guess Lucasfilm is there on that chopping board. Could be split up into many factions or go to one person, and let's see what they do with it. Personally, I think it should go back to Fox, but having said that, who maybe Paramount could ever go, who knows? So on that one, folks, if I made you puke your guts out at the news that Daisy Ridley is not threatening to return as Rey Palpatine, she ain't no friggin' Skywalker, she's a weird clone child of the Emperor himself, leave a like below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if I were you, and if you were me, and if you can't feel the Force, then I'll catch you on the next video.
We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it.